Oh, hello everyone. It is Sunday, 4th of August, peak season, and it's 11 o'clock. And I'm about to try and go into Islands of Adventure. Now, I'm not totally crazy. I have been here doing other things since 8 o'clock in Universal Studios, which is the subject of a Treatpocalypse video, which will already be up in the playlist. You may even have watched it before you've watched this one, and I've just had a milkshake from there, which is gorgeous. So I'm going to go into Islands of Adventure. I have a mission to see, well, it's a character I want to see, just to see how they've done it. I'm interested, but the main experience will be exactly how busy this place gets on a weekend in August. I'm intrigued to see it, because I have to say, on the previous video in Universal Studios, what I learned is people don't get up early on a Sunday. I had the most emptiest, well, not the emptiest, but the nicest with people in experience in Diagon Alley on a Sunday, on a weekend in August. So people don't get up early, but it is now 11 o'clock. So let's see what Islands of Adventure is like. So finding places you can film without being annoying and getting in the way of people is quite difficult, or being next to a speaker. So you end up with one or the other. But the rides are 50 minutes to 2 hours. So for example, Kong is about 50 minutes, Spider-Man is just over an hour. The big Hogwarts ride, which my mind is totally blanking me on, is close to 2. And of course Hagrid's 4. That's 4, and for all I know it may be closed. So I'll find out as I do a circle, but I ain't waiting 4 hours for Hagrid's. I have sort of resigned myself to knowing that I won't go on it this time. In fact, as I've said in a few other videos, the 2 others that have been in the parks on this trip, don't think this is a ride trip at all. But I've come in here for one reason. Well, not just one reason, but one thing I really want to pick up the list is apparently in the sort of mythical area, which is shrinking with each passing day, of course, you can see She-Ra now. So I'm just interested in how they've done it. So I'm going to work my way around there, see what time She-Ra's on display. And I also wouldn't mind having a poke around the Cat in the Hat sort of area, because I always just go, this is beautiful, and walk straight through it. So that's the plan at the minute. That didn't take long. Walked into the Lost Continent and boom, there She-Ra was at the entrance. I am going to say one thing in reaction to watching people interact with that character. All the 30 plus 40-year-old males complaining about what She-Ra looks like in the cartoon. Come here and watch all the kids interact with her, talking about her sword. Both young girls and young lads just stopping and talking to that She-Ra character. You know what? Get a life. As you can see, Hogsmeade is now not as half empty as Diagon Alley was. It's nearly 12 o'clock, so obviously I have no idea what Diagon Alley is like. I know that the queue for the Hogwarts Express is only 10 minutes. So I don't know what that means, but anyway, it's much fuller in here. So my next, I need a drink, otherwise I'm going to pass out. 12 o'clock, it's very hot, and I need a drink. I am debating Hagrid. It is 4 hours, I think that's off limits. I did ask about the single rider line. They said they put it on, they take it off. They can't tell you how long it is. I'm debating it. We'll see. I'm going to have to decide, because I think this is the only day I can do it. So I'm on the bridge from Jurassic Park to Toon Lagoon, near the water squirters, because it is an area where no one is, so I won't get crushed. As you can see, it's very busy. There's a lot of construction going on in Jurassic Park, which makes the thoroughfare quite congested. But I did discover pumpkin juice in the Hogwarts section. Now that's one of the advantages of not really having an encyclopedic knowledge of what all the parks got on sale. Occasionally you discover stuff you weren't aware existed. But basically it is an altered apple juice. It was very nice, but it's one of those drinks that after you've drunk it, you want to drink the water. Very tasty, but not very refreshing. And also, like a lot of the stuff in the Hogwarts sections, very sugary, very sweet. But as I said, it's like an altered apple juice, but it was very nice. So it looks like I'm going to probably end up doing a full circuit. I will get a drink of water before I pass out. I've literally got sweat dripping off my elbow if you want the gory details. It is that warm. And then I'm going to consider what to do next. Marvel Superhero Island. I've nearly completed my full circuit. You forget how good Toon Lagoon is. It is absolutely gorgeous. But one of those areas you sort of zoom through as an adult unless you're going on the water ride. Just stopping and taking it in points out how good it is. And I hope you can hear me. The music in here is absolutely crazy. So I will get my drink once I'm through Marvel Superhero Island, because I am in danger of passing out. So I did think as a third segment today, Universal Islands of Adventure, and then a third segment, have a look around some of the hotels. Sun may be getting the better of me, but I'm still not finished in Islands of Adventure. But I'm still moving to get a drink. So the funniest thing about that was the superheroes have had a bike upgrade. Whenever they've done that in the past, they were on like quad bikes which only went a certain speed. Now they're on these new fancy bikes. I don't know when they got those, it could have been ages ago, and they just whiz around. Absolutely crazy. But yeah, I rarely see the superheroes ride out. Last time I was here you'd get the alarm, but you never saw them ride out, so that was really cool. I didn't realise they'd upgraded the bikes. So I finally got the refreshments I've been promising myself for the last hour. Strawberry Acai, I think we call it. Yeah, I nearly did get the caramel Frappuccino, but I thought that's not really going to refresh me, so here we go. Though I did think a grande would be bigger than this. I probably should have got a venti. But never had one, so let's see what it's like. So the Strawberry Acai, what did I think of it? Well, like a lot of drinks from Starbucks that everyone goes amazing over and, oh, you have to get this drink. It was alright. It was a drink. It was half refreshing, could have been more refreshing, and it was just okay. I don't really get what the full appeal is of a lot of these things, other than obviously the caramel Frappuccino, which is the one I sort of really like. But that Strawberry Acai, it was okay. So a full circle and back into Zeus Landing. So I did have two goals when I came in here. One, as I said, see She-Ra, because I was curious about what they were doing. And two, have a closer look at Zeus Landings, because when it first opened, we came here in 1998. If I've got that wrong, I'm sure someone will tell me. And we were fascinated with Zeus Landings, but since then I've sort of just walked through it. So I want to reacquaint myself with it. And also, I really want to go on the train that rides above the land, because it was never open when we came when it first opened, and I've ignored it ever since. But I'm trying to persuade myself it's a good thing for a 47-year-old man to do. So first, this place is absolutely gorgeous, but that goes without saying. Second, guess what's broke between me entering Zeus Landing, filming a bit, and getting to the queue? The train thing over the top of the land. This is why I've never rode it yet. It's either broke when I arrive or broke when I try and get on it. So I mightn't get on it today. Plus, well, at least it saves me the drama of facing whether I dare get on it as a 47-year-old bloke without a wife or a kid. So at least it saved me that drama. But yeah, it's down again. And also Hagrid's down, by the way. So my chance to get on it was that 4 hours. But actually, I think it probably broke. No, it's close call, right? Because I don't know when it actually broke. But there was a chance I'd been waiting for 4 hours and then it would have shut down. Maybe I wouldn't have got on. So I am on my way out. I did go on the train. It opened up. and I went on it, like I said. I think it's called Sneetches Inn now or something, I don't know. They change the name of it constantly, or that's what it feels like. I would have filmed it, but typical Universal, you're not even allowed to film on that ride. I mean, it's a kid's ride for God's sake. But anyway, it wasn't really worth filming on. They missed a trick with that ride. You'd have thought they would have matched up the ride with good views of the park, but not really. The views aren't that great from the ride, which is disappointing, which would be the main reason for an adult to do it right. So it's a kid's ride, so fair enough, but I think they missed a trick there. So I'm going to leave, not sure what I'm doing next, but that was Universal this morning, Islands of Adventure sort of this afternoon. It is coming up on 2 o'clock exactly and 14,000 steps. Not sure what I'm going to do next, but if it's worthwhile introducing you to, it will be in another video, so I'll see you then.